Before we start today's video, check out our merch shop, linked in the description down below. Use code Ahsoka in all caps to get $7 off your order. May the Force be with you, and enjoy the vid.
Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in this video we have an exciting announcement and continuation overall for the storytelling of what's to come in the future for Mace Windu in the future of the franchise. We're gonna go ahead and hop right on into it. Taking a read from StarWarsNewsNet.com, I'll have their article linked in the description down below. We also have our merch shop linked down there as well. Go check it out. The Phantom Menace is celebrating its 25th anniversary next year. Therefore, cue Lucasfilm's foolproof promotional strategy of its new books and novels. StarWars.com has officially announced that Mace Windu will headline in a new novel of himself titled Star Wars: The Glass Abyss, coming August 6th of next year, 2024. The novel is going to be written by Stephen Barnes, returning to the Star Wars fold for the first time since 2004's The Cestus Deception. Taking place immediately after the events of The Phantom Menace, the Glass Abyss novel will be very close into where it aligns with the Tales of the Jedi Season 1 over on Disney Plus show. I really wonder if we can see some tie-ins to that. The overall story will send Mace Windu on a mission to fulfill Qui-Gon Jinn's final request. The twist to it, this request is specifically for Mace Windu. Only he can be the one to do it, and only to be received after the fallen Jedi Master's death. The author of the novel, Stephen Barnes, recently spoke to StarWars.com in the official announcement, and had this to say about returning to a galaxy far, far away about this novel. In quote, "I was thrilled to be asked to write The Glass Abyss, with an opportunity to explore Mace Windu. I was busy with television work, but how could I pass this up? Chance to take on a purple lightsaber? Ha! So, with the support of a great team, I crafted a story of mystery, adventure, betrayal, and a romance even, on a new planet, Metagos, a seething criminal cesspool that was once a thriving and beautiful world. A place of where a single supreme warrior, willing to risk it all, can make the ultimate difference. At all times, I remember there is only one goal in writing such a book or novel: to be true to the mythos and to thrill the fans. To give them the fun, suspense, and heart-stopping action that they've come to expect from one of our greatest mythologies, and create more of an inner world for one of the most powerful Jedi in the Star Wars galaxy. I can't wait to share The Glass Abyss with the fans. Heck, I can't even wait to read it myself." Ending it right there. And so, into the regards of the story itself for this overall novel, for those that are interested into this to begin with, I definitely have a good feeling that this is something that could play into the future of the character of seeing more Mace Windu, potentially possibly in 2024's Tales of the Jedi Season 2. It could be a coincidence, maybe not, maybe so, but we don't know what the Tales of the Jedi Season 2 animated show, anthology show, is going to actually deal with, which era, which characters it's going to be telling the stories of. We do know though, however, that they're probably going to be changing it up and taking a different direction from Count Dooku, who also fought alongside a young Mace Windu, and Ahsoka Tano. I think that they do have a great opportunity to expand more with other prequel Jedi like Mace Windu, but remember, there's also a very golden opportunity for them to expand on other eras even, like the sequel trilogy or the original trilogy. So maybe this could be our first hint, maybe, potentially, fingers crossed, for what, actually stories or Jedi or characters that Tales of the Jedi Season 2 is going to focus on. Maybe it could be Mace Windu, although it's something I'd like to discuss in a separate feature video here on the channel. All the more reason to grab that subscribe button if you haven't already. The synopsis for the novel itself, though, however, follows: Jedi Master Mace Windu travels to a dangerous, remote planet on a mission that challenges even his deadly prowess, all to fulfill Qui-Gon's last request after the events of The Phantom Menace. The Jedi are reeling from Qui-Gon Jinn's sudden death at the hands of a Sith. Jedi Master Mace Windu's feelings about Qui-Gon have always been complicated, as we've known, and have not been made any simpler in death. While they often disagree, Mace valued Qui-Gon Jinn's unique perspective and their shared dedication to the Force itself that made them allies. Without Qui-Gon and this orthodox views, Mace feels out of balance at that, without Qui-Gon especially. While considering his fallen friend's legacy, Mace is surprised to receive a final message from Qui-Gon, marked to be delivered to Mace on the event of Qui-Gon's potential death. The message contains a last request, a plea to help the Outer Rim planet of Metagos, a new planet within the franchise. Many years ago, a violent solar flare had transformed the surface of the desert planet into a landscape of irradiated glass, as beautiful as it's dangerous. Now, most of the surviving inhabitants live underground, where rival clans fight to control the planet's limited resources. Sounds a lot like Mandalore to a point. As a young Jedi, Qui-Gon had protected the Sada farming clan from the planet's less friendly factions. The Sad had practiced the art of dreamweaving, retaining their waking minds upon sleep in order to communicate and coexist with the wild creatures around them. Qui-Gon had vowed to return if they ever required his aid, but now it falls to Mace Windu to fulfill that promise. The Sad leaders, King Shan Nightbird, has begged for the Jedi's help in freeing Megatos from the crime lords who threaten to eradicate her people's way of life. Intent on fulfilling Qui-Gon's final wishes, Mace travels to Metagos and infiltrates the enemies of Sad, but as the Jedi Master investigates the intricate web of advisories and allies, Mace finds himself pushed to the boundaries of the Jedi Code, challenging his beliefs and his relationship to the Force itself. The synopsis spills plenty of details about what this overall novel is going to be about, and I think that it has the potential to play directly into or from the events of Tales of the Jedi Season 1 of what we see there. The Glass Abyss novel isn't Mace Windu's only profile in 2024 though, however, of where we're going to be seeing him. Kicking off in February is Marvel's 4-issue Mace Windu miniseries for its comics. Overall, this new novel I think is something special, and it sounds really action-packed and really great on expanding this character of Mace Windu for another. In his earlier days especially is something I think that a lot of Star Wars fans out there have been really eager to learn more about, especially after Tales of the Jedi Season 1, and once again I'm going to touch on that. I think that this has a big potential to set up for what we may see in a potential, or, for Tales of the Jedi Season 2, and to the regards of what characters it's going to be covering. I'm also going to be that over-the-top Star Wars fan and go ahead and predict that maybe they could be ramping up more into the regards of Mace Windu's character, trying to bring him back to the surface, I feel, in a way, because they want him to return later down in the timeline here, around the time of the Mandoverse, maybe popping up in a possible Book of Boba Fett Season 2. Either way, I can have my hopes and I can have my fun. Let me know what you guys are all thinking in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Do you guys read many of the novels is another question I do have. Let me know what you guys are all thinking in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been an official Star Wars. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.